What has been your favorite play production that you've ever done? We did Guys and Dolls 2 years ago for
that was really fun.
For CCT Community Theater, whatever, and we did it up. It was up on the mountain, Mount Helix, down here in San Diego, and I had the most fun doing that because Derrick and I every night would have to. There's a scene. There's a scene where all these women come out and dance. It was Take Back Your Mink.
No, it's the part for those of you familiar with the show when they go to Cuba for the night.
Yeah, it was,
and they get in that bar fight. Rocco and I played the bartenders.
Yeah. And there was one night where they brought out breakable bottles, like you could break them over people's heads, but they were only for the main actors, but we didn't know that, and apparently they're like $20 a piece, and so we saw them back there, we're like, all right, you're dead, and so we get into the fight, and we're smashing glass over each other's heads. It looks like the goriest movie you've ever seen. We've got glass in our faces and like stuff like that.
It makes no sense. A bar fight breaks out, and the bartenders start beating each other up.
Yeah, and so after the show, we found out they weren't for us, and we laid low pretty much the rest of the... But no, not only that,
and then for the rest of the run of the show, they always warned us. They were really cryptic. You better not upstage us. Do you remember? Like,
yeah, we got notes about upstaging everyone because we were doing like
the act. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna lay it down as it is. I'm gonna tell you some truth. I'm gonna spill some truth on y'all.
Wow, here it comes.
The director's wife got the lead role in that show.
Oh no!
Talk about a big old bitch.
All right, well, I never cast again.
She came and talked to us like every night and warned. She was like, "Well, let me just say, fellas, if people don't, contribute to the ensemble of the cast, if they feel like they need to upstage other main characters, they don't get cast again in other shows."
Yeah, she's being all cryptic.
Wow, right.
But you know what? To be fair, let me say that I saw the show and. I mean, I love what you guys are doing, but you were totally taking away from it.
Oh, totally.
Everyone was watching.
Oh, totally. Oh, totally. But no, but we're not mentioning the other part. There's a part where they do Take Back Your Mink, where we were assigned to sit at a table and hoot and holler at the girls. They told us to holler at the girls, and we would say the most sexist, loud. We would say stuff like they would dance, and like when they would back up our way, we would go, "Yep, there's some butts right there. Yeah, what are you doing later?" Stuff like that, whatever. But then we started just getting surreal. Derrick started going, I'm going crazy. I'm a bird. And then he starts fluttering his wings and stuff. And then one night I had a heart attack and like fell, and I was pounding my chest, and I banged my head on the table and broke the lamp that was on the table.
I mean, take our hats off and throw them down on the stage and start stomping on them. While girls are trying to dance in front of us.
Yeah, and we completely upstaged them, and they were really mad, to the point where on closing night, I was offered money to not go out on stage. Do you remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah, I was offered money to not go on stage. What was that? $20?
It was $20. The main guy...
Sky Masterson.
Yeah, no, it was the other guy.
Oh, okay.
Danny played.
Yeah, okay, but anyway, yeah, one of the main guys.
Nathan Detroit. The guy who played Nathan Detroit offered Rocco $20 to not go on stage, and I swear to God, it was because that girl, that woman that we talked about earlier, I know that she put him up to it.
Yeah.
She complained to him, and he went to go bribe Rocco not to go upstage her.
But
good luck, bitch.
And everyone was like, $20, take the $20. But you know what? $20 could not replace the experience that night of breaking a lamp, knocking stuff over, and dropping my cell phone in the middle of the stage. So
you know what though?
1940.
Yeah, I took pictures. I took cell phone pictures during one of the acts. I'll never be cast again. Yeah,
and I was literally in tears watching. I was laughing so hard. I was wishing that I was okay. I auditioned for the show.
Oh yeah,
it's a Christian theater.
Oh yeah.
My audition song to sing to get in the show was up there with the song that Satan sings in the
South Park
movie. I guess they knew that.
What's that? Oh my God.
That's a lot of like the Little Mermaid.
Flowers bloom.
Babies.
I don't really remember how it goes now.
Yeah.
But let me tell you that they weren't happy with me, and so I was regretting that I sang that song because I really wanted to be in there and causing havoc. Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, and so there it is. That was my favorite play experience. I think we covered it. Dominic, what was your favorite play experience?
The only one I was in.
What was your favorite experience of that play?
None of your business.
Wow, all right.
All right.
Sore.
Cut and dry.
Bad memories, Jesus. Don't want to bring up your dark history. What's your hot Mega64 girl advice?
Seinfeld.wav, right there.
Here, I'll give you the advice. This is the only girl advice that my dad ever gave to me. Break up with them before they break up with you.
See, my advice is not that. My advice would be marry them before they can dump you. That's what I do.
No way.
Many times.
See?
Girl advice. Is there any other questions? Because come on.
All right. Shawn obviously doesn't have any advice to give. From Tom Cope, Hampshire.
If you're asking us for advice, you're obviously pretty fucked. So.
Hey guys, love the show, love the podcast, and definitely love the fact that you used Gustav Holst's Mars, the Bringer of War as a theme music for version 2 trailer. See, proof that gamers have culture and class. Wow, this guy's a loser. Anyway, on with my question. I'm just kidding, B-Cross. Hey, Mac or PC? That's question 1. I say PC.
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 Straight from the horse's mouth. What's your favorite classic arcade games? I don't know. I don't really have a favorite classic arcade game. Yeah, Metal. Oh no, you know what? I do. I can't believe I forgot this. Bust a Move is one of my favorite games of all time. I love that game.
Down the line, Bust a Move.
And I rock that shit. If anybody wants to challenge me to Bust a Move at any time, I'll throw down. I love it.
No, Bust a Move.
Okay. Hey, what's your favorite arcade game?
Oh, Police Trainer.
You're a fag.
Classic. No, classic arcade game. Police Trainers in like 90s.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go with Lethal Enforcer.
Yeah. Come on.
That's Sean's favorite. If for some ungodly reason the Aquabats disappeared, what band or composer would want to score the Mega64 episodes? I don't know.
Want to?
Who would want to? No one?
I got it. No, I got it.
Ian?
30 Seconds to Mars.
The Beatles. Ever heard of them? Hear her house burned down?
Her house
Really?
burned down? Kate's house burned down?
That's fitting.
Wow.
I read that in People magazine today.
Did she blow it up herself?
You read People magazine?
That's a joke for the lost fans.
People magazine has a great article on a new serial killer in London. So I
Wow.
was checking that out. And little sidebar, Evangeline Lilly's house burned down. I'm sorry, Evangeline. If you need a place to stay, call me up.
Isn't she already living in Hawaii or something?
I'll fly out there. I'll buy a place.
I've been to Derrick's house. It's better than Hawaii.
Yeah, totally. Okay, yeah.
No, I'll say it.
Wow.
He really is gay.
Look, free back massages. Free back massages.
I mean, what? That'll make her feel better. Her house
Eve-
burned
eight-
down. You got it.
Vanjie. Vigi. Eva. You want it, baby. And I want to give it.
Oh, man.
Do you want to talk about my car chase theory again?
Can we?
Okay.
I have this theory. See, I don't like watching professional sports because I find it really boring. I was talking to the guys about this before the podcast started, that I think professional sports is a bunch of rules about throwing a ball, and watching these players is just trying to figure out who can obey the rules the best. It's really boring to me. I pass my time by watching world's most shocking police videos. And I have this theory that television stations probably aren't allowed to show you when a convict or, criminal, whatever, perpetrator gets away. That's going to lower morale. That's against the American way, and that's going to make you lose your faith in police officers. And, it's probably not true, but it wouldn't surprise me if, maybe some secret government agency is going in and taking those videos out, because you never ever see it. But I think I've watched enough police chase videos that I could get away in a car chase if I had to. You would need a sports car. You would need to drive towards the woods, because if you're in a city, the helicopters are just going to follow you. And there's no way you're getting away from that thing. You need to find some cover, some thick wooded area. And if they try to throw the spike strips under your car, here's the number one lesson. If you take nothing else away from my little ramble here. If you're ever in a car chase and the police are throwing spike strips under your car, don't swerve around it. The cops are really good at throwing those strips. They're going to get your tires. Drive directly for the police officer. Force him to dive out of the way. Give yourself a fighting chance, please. Comments?
I like it. Ow.
You have anything to contribute?
No.
Rub it on his beard.
I'm right.
Wow.
There we go.
I like that you just told people to, if they're going to be breaking the law, drive towards the cop. Just hit them, because
No.
they're not going to.
If the cop doesn't dive out of the way, come on. Come on!
They have this bulletproof vest for a reason. Not protect them from tires.
If you get in a car chase, there's like a 50-50 chance it's going to end in a shootout anyways. So.
Have a gun, have pepper spray.
It ends one of three ways. You either get out of your car and lie on the floor and they arrest you, they sick dogs on you, or they shoot you to death. I watch a lot of these shows. That's it.
That's it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well,
And that's better than sports. That's better than
So-
Charger Super Bowl band.